These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Jordan Bonke with your afternoon update from the ABC15 Arizona newsroom. Remembering a Valley teacher and track coach, it's been nearly a year and a half since David Denoion was shot and killed while he was walking his dog, and still no arrests have been made. Over the weekend, Valley athletes across Arizona coming together, hosting a throwers-only meet to honor his legacy.
By doing this, David's name is still out there. We still need to continue to push forward and keeping David's memory alive in the public.
David was shot seemingly at random near 12th Street in Maryland in November of 2022. If you have any information, you're asked to contact Silent Witness. And friends and family also calling for justice after no arrests have been made in the death of Lisa Mancuso. A vigil was held Saturday to honor her memory. Mancuso was jogging on the shoulder of the road when she was hit by a driver. The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office says the truck that allegedly killed Mancuso is registered to someone in law enforcement. However, no arrests have been made. The Sheriff's Office said this is a complex case and they're still waiting on some evidence. And as some of the most famous faces in cinema were celebrated at the 96th Academy Awards, some of the more famous furry faces live out in Wickenburg. We made the drive, just 10 minutes south of Wickenburg rather, sitting down with an animal trainer who brought real wildlife to the silver screen for decades.
Good.
This is Ollie, a 4-year-old raccoon that aspires to one day go to the Academy Awards. I mean, he is wearing a tuxedo. And for once being a wild animal, he's on his way. He safely jumped on Seth Rogen's back on the Apple TV Plus show Platonic. And living on the same property is Belle, a goat featured in an Xbox commercial.
So we had to have a goat that basically wasn't going to kill our actress.
These famous furry faces and several hundred more are all trained by Chris Rankin of A1 Animal Talent. On 2 acres just outside of Wickenburg, Rankin has foxes that have been on Yellowstone.
This one's Casey, named off of Yellowstone.
Dogs and cats that have been in the arms of Will Ferrell and the late great Betty White. And Ollie's predecessor once sat in between Rob Lowe and Jimmy Kimmel.
He's picking things up with his hands.
Yeah,
that's so weirdly human.
Getting wild animals to safely cooperate on a production set takes patience. Rankin says getting a raccoon to wear sunglasses took weeks. She'll bring animals on set even when they don't have a job just to get them acclimated. And typically, productions want an animal to go from one place to another, like this badger, who's an aspiring actor named Rip, who listens for a sound, then runs to it. And when you have sharp claws and teeth next to money-making faces, you bet there are protections in place for both humans and animals. American Humane monitors animals in filmed media and holds exclusive rights to award the No Animals Were Harmed End Credit certification to productions that meet their standards of care for animal actors.
Those representatives are there to have our backs to make sure that we don't get pushed in a direction that we don't want to go.
The rise of artificial intelligence in media could change the biz for Rankin, but she says at least right now, you can't fake the real thing.
People know the difference, and there's just certain movements and characteristics that a computer can't create that a real animal does.
From animals as big as bears to insects as small as spiders, Rankin has taken wild ideas on scripts.
So the horse has got his head in Mark Wahlberg's Jeep.
And brought them to life with wild animals for 3 decades.
I think that kind of loving animals and being creative seems to go hand in hand.
Or in this case, hand and paw.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Temperatures today getting a little warmer. We'll see some passing clouds. Otherwise, it's staying dry and that high reaching 82 in Phoenix today. Low to mid 70s to our west with temperatures in the 40s in spots like Flagstaff, mid 60s in Kingman. Today, a gorgeous day across the state. By the end of the week, though, we track some changes. More rain and snow chances this week, with rain chances going up by Thursday and Friday here in the valley, and that chance for rain and snow going up in the high country starting Wednesday, with the best potential coming Thursday and Friday for snow up there too. Temperature wise, we're going to go from the low 80s these next couple days into the upper 70s on Wednesday, and then we're cooling off as that storm system moves in. Look for highs to fall into the 60s to 70s around the valley. A better chance for snow up north. We'll drop those highs into the 40s Thursday and Friday. The weekend though looks drier, at least for the valley, with the storm system clearing out and high pressure building in. Temperatures will climb back into the mid 70s to upper 70s for the weekend as skies clear too.
We'll have another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at ABC15.com or by downloading the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.